Hello, my traveling friends. Welcome back to Nerdgasmic Adventures. I'm excited to have you with us today for the next part in our driving series. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of driving cultures around the globe. Buckle up as we explore 5 places and a bonus with driving cultures that are a world away from what we're used to in the United States. Today we will discuss the unique driving cultures that make getting behind the wheel in these places a truly distinctive experience, from the organized chaos of India's bustling streets to the speed demons of Germany's Autobahn. Each location has its own set of driving norms and quirks. So, without further ado, let's rev up our engines and embark on this global journey through the lens of driving cultures. Fasten your seatbelts, my friends, because Nerdgasmic Adventures is hitting the road once again. Let's roll! Let's start with India. Traffic in many Indian cities can be chaotic, with a mix of vehicles ranging from cars and motorcycles to bicycles and pedestrians. Horns are frequently used as a form of communication between drivers, meaning it's not always rude for them to honk their horn at you when it appears you're doing something wrong. It just means, hey, I'm trying to get in here. Also, lane discipline may not be strictly followed, and drivers often find creative ways to navigate through congested streets. I might add that creativity can lead to chaos and sometimes death. Our second location is Germany, known for its high-speed highways, the Autobahn. Germany has a culture that values precision and adherence to rules on the road. The concept of no speed limit on certain sections of the Autobahn can be surprising for drivers used to strict speed limits in the United States. And I might add, when I was on it, I was in a 3-cylinder car trying to do 65 while I was being passed by Lamborghinis, BMWs, Mercedes, and Ferraris. It was a strange experience. I stayed in the right lane. But it is possible to overtake on the right, as it is generally accepted, and the left lane is typically reserved for faster moving traffic. So please take note of that. And then we have Japan. Japanese drivers are known for their discipline and adherence to traffic rules. Politeness is a key aspect of driving cultures, with drivers often thanking each other using hazard lights or a polite bow. Pedestrians have a strong right-of-way, and it's common for drivers to stop and let pedestrians cross, even if they are not at a designated crosswalk. And I cannot emphasize enough how much pedestrians are given right-of-way in almost every situation. But, use caution at all times. Remember, this is not your American highway. This is Japanese, and they would like to see you give deference whenever possible. Mexico. Traffic in Mexican cities can be hectic, let me tell you, with a mix of formal traffic rules and a more flexible approach to driving. Negotiating traffic can involve a fair amount of honking and assertiveness. So this is the opposite of Japan. Please keep in mind a little bit of aggressiveness in the driving in Mexico may be safer. People who hesitate may be in trouble. Informal rules such as flashing headlights to signal the intention to pass are commonly used. And might I note, even on freeways, you might find speed bumps. I did. It was strange. And the way they did their, their construction, that was an experience you might need a 4x4 for. Vietnam. Scooters and motorcycles are the dominant mode of transportation in many Vietnamese cities. Traffic often flows in a seemingly chaotic manner, with a constant stream of two-wheelers weaving through cars and buses, which is another form of chaos we just aren't used to. The concept of personal space on the road is also different, and drivers may get very close to each other without any apparent issues. Yeah, I see that in the United States sometimes, and it drives me crazy. I think if I were in Vietnam, I would probably adhere to the rules according to the Vietnamese. Our preconceptions aren't going to cut it in a place like Vietnam. And here is our bonus story. So, we took a trip to Crete and rented a car, and all that went off without a hitch. But when we started to drive towards our resort in a different part of Crete outside of Heraklion, we noticed a difference in the driving customs. Where traditionally you would drive between the white lines and the center line on the highway, the Cretans would drive with their cars straddling the white line and onto the shoulder. This would leave no room if you were trying to overtake or pass, and it caused us to think the drivers were very unpredictable. We just weren't sure where they were going. But the drivers are actually quite predictable. They straddle the white line a lot, especially if they're a slower car. A little tension is that you will have space behind them to come around them. But I always thought they were going to be swerving. It just threw me off. But in the end, it made it easier for other cars to overtake or pass, not harder. But because this cultural difference was so unique, it made it harder for us at first. Although, we thought driving in Crete was a lot of fun, and some of those back roads that go up into the mountains of that island are gorgeous. Wow, what an incredible ride through the diverse driving cultures around the world. I hope you enjoyed this eye-opening exploration with Nerdgasmic Adventures. If you found this video as thrilling as a ride on the Autobahn, or as adventurous as navigating the streets of Mumbai, don't forget to hit that like button and share the excitement with your fellow travelers. For more captivating content on global experiences and nerdy explorations, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell. The world is full of surprises, and we're here to uncover them together. Have you experienced any unique driving cultures? Share your stories and thoughts in the comments below. As always, it's been a pleasure having you on board. Until our next adventure, stay curious, stay nerdy, and keep exploring the wonders of our incredible world. Safe travels, my friends.